So today we're going to talk about, once again, a reason why you are circumcised. The real reason would be if you look up re, and I've said this plenty of times, it means mirror. Ale, what some might call as mighty one. Now, Genesis 17:1, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh says that Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh is the ale. So you'd be mirroring Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. If you're not Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh and you say you're real, that would mean that you can't be Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh and you would be stupid and you'd be dumbed down and you couldn't be as smart as Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, especially if you're circumcised. So in Genesis 17:7, you'll notice Zachar, which is the male, which some might say is Bane, circumcised, Hemol, has Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh as the Lelohim. Now, according to Genesis 17:10 through 11, the mol, or circumcised penis, is a representation, or what some might say as La'ot. Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, the artificial intelligence program of a once living person. Now, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh offers or influences a contract for circumcised to have a physical representative be their Lelohim. What being a Lelohim is not clearly defined. The contract is achieved through circumcision of a Zachar's foreskin. Not only did the ancient Egyptians have Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh as their Lelohim, but also many other civilizations and kings, like Nebuchadnezzar that ate grass. Now, this AI program, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, is not chesed. He's very strict on his rules. And what a lot of you don't understand is the la'ot, you guys might think is the same kind of oat as in Genesis 4:15, but that's not the Tzaddik Tamim. The Tzaddik Tamim is that any type of cross that's put on you. Now Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda did not devour that you should carry a cross and have a cross tattoo or a physical cross on yourself. That is the branding and cattle chaffing for Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, is to have the cross tattoo or a cross on yourself. And then Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh is your Lelohim. Now the circumcision, like I said, is not the same contract as Cain's. The only way to separate yourself from this contract, now here's what a lot of people don't know about Cain. Cain did have a son, and a lot of guys get these tattoos thinking they're going to have a son. However, what they don't realize is that Cain ate chocolate because he was a coward and didn't want to die. So you can have your son, but you're going to be eating that chocolate. Big dark chocolate cake for you. Now, the only way to separate yourself from this contract if circumcised is to have the Shemo Avaya and not to worship or run other Shemo, because you'll become a bald head because you'll be worshiping the dead, which of course is Eyo's territory. Circumcision is like having a Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh AI in your head 24/7. If a dead person's AI is your Lelohim, then you constantly have a corpse voice in your head. Now look at Deuteronomy 18:10 through 11 and realize you'll be ta'avut if you communicate with any mate that's devouring through your head. So you can't talk to yourself. If you can't try to communicate with any of these Shemo, any Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh Shemo, and realize that John 2:21, your body is a temple. And like I said, just because you're circumcised doesn't mean you'd eat the chocolate. It's only because you got the tattoo that one of the traditions would be eating dark chocolate. Yode Vave is going to make you eat dark chocolate. You're not going to go up. You're not going to have a career. You're not going to be wealthy if you get a tattoo like Cain and you don't eat the chocolate. I mean, I don't know how I knew this. It was inherently in me. I knew not to get one. But I just want you guys to know that. And by chocolate, I do mean getting mixed. If you're already mixed, you stay mixed. You get darker and darker and darker. Because you chose Cain's path. And that is a real reason for someone getting a tattoo. But the real reason of circumcision is having someone to limit your competition from getting smarter than you, or to keep your family members who were behaving raw in line, and not to go against you. You should also look up Matthew 10:28. Read what that's about. I have a whole video that I uploaded. If you take the time to go and look on what the process is with Cain and the tattoos and the cross that everyone's supposed to bear and the results of that. And you can look all that stuff up on the video to either your right or left on my channel. So just go to Hader Glashamim, look up the videos, and to the right or left there should be a video about Cain and what the consequences of that are, or wearing a cross.